Hey, how's it going, everyone? So today I'll be doing another comic book haul video for you guys. But before I show you the books I picked up this week, I did a lot of filling in gaps and like getting back issues of Punisher this week. I still got the new comics that came out this week. Don't worry, hold your horses. Still got the new comic books this week. But before I do anything else, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to this video. We are almost at 50 subscribers. It's so incredible. I can't even imagine why 50 people wanna watch this stuff. Wanna watch like an overweight teen talk about comic books. I don't understand it, but seriously, thank you everyone that watches all this stuff. Seriously, it's bonkers to think like it's gonna be 50 soon. Wow. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna get right into the books that I picked up this week, starting with Punisher issue 223. I told you I was behind on this, and I really am. Like, this is the end of the previous storyline. The first Legacy storyline. So yeah, this was a long time ago. But yeah, I'm all caught up on that. So I got 223, 224, which is a nice cover. It's a nice cover. 225, which again, a nice cover, but it's got Falcon, Carl Manvers, and Spider-Man. Seriously, I heard somewhere that Carol Danvers, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel is like the Roman Reigns of Marvel Comics. Like, Marvel keeps on trying to push her, but she's just not sticking. Like, you've thrown everything at the wall. Stop trying to throw something at the wall that hasn't stuck like 17 times before. It just doesn't work. But yeah, and Punisher 226, which is a very nice cover. I like that cover a lot. Baron Zemo in this, so interested to read that, because I haven't actually read anything with Baron Zemo in it before. And that's it. I'm up to date Punisher now, so up to date on Punisher. Got Captain America issue 704. This is probably gonna be at the bottom of my my review list, my review rankings, because I haven't been enjoying this story arc. It's been very bad, because they did a story arc where they sent him to the future, and now they're doing another story arc set in the future, and it just seems a little redundant. It also seems a little redundant that Captain America is nowhere to be seen here. But hey, you got the Shield and you got Red Skull, so that's half of the package that you want. It's better than nothing. I feel like the storyline would be better if it was an indie title, like with it being called Captain America and there just being no Captain America there and just sprinklings of Captain America and flashbacks. That's not great. But Maybe that last issue could be spectacular. Got Daredevil issue 604. The storyline has been epic, but they haven't been treating it as an epic storyline. The Hand have attacked New York, which that could be handled really well. That could have been handled like they did in Defenders, where they basically had all of the street level superheroes fighting against the Hand, and that's what they have in this, but they don't show it. And that's kind of the most annoying thing about this, is that they don't show the action. They tell us that there is action going on, and they tell us like setup towards action, but we haven't got any payoff yet. And that's what I want to see in these next 2 issues, because finishing off the storyline, there's gonna have to be at least a little bit of payoff. But at least the covers have been nice. This one especially, very nice. But I like a little bit more. I'd like a bit more style and a little less of the talky stuff, and a bit more of the Daredevil actually like punching people. Because I don't think we've actually seen Punisher punch anyone. Not Punisher, Daredevil punch anyone in this last story arc. Yeah. Doctor Strange issue number 2, or issue number 392, reaching up to that 400 mark. Yeah. Mark Waid and Jesus Sayers, or Jesus Sayers. So you could literally say that this book is drawn by Jesus. But yeah, I really enjoyed the last issue of this. It was probably the most depressing comic book that I've ever read, because it's just detailing the depressing way of how Doctor Strange is like lost his magic, but now he's in space, so hopefully it could be getting a little bit more fun and a little bit less dark and depressing. I hope so anyway. I just don't. I liked the first issue being like really dark, and actually showing like the spiral into depression, and showing how sad Stephen Strange's life is without magic. And now I want to see how Doctor Strange copes in space. And I want it to be fun. I want it to be like a fun story. I don't want it to be like depressing, and I definitely don't want it to end up like Mark Waid's other book, which is Captain America, which has been disappointing, to say the least. Tony Stark, Iron Man, number 1, or number 601, whatever you want. I fell off of Iron Man when it was being written by Brian Michael Bendis. This is Dan Slott. He's been trying to make Peter Parker into Iron Man, into Tony Stark for the last 10 years, or at least the last 2.5 years, and now he's actually writing Tony Stark. So hopefully this is good. I don't know. Apparently, Iron Man gets a Gundam in this, so yeah, well, that's a looking forward to, an Iron Gundam, which, I mean, not that, apart from what Gundam actually is, you know. And the last book that I picked up this week was Amazing Spider-Man issue 801. I loved issue 800. I really did. It was like one of the best single issues that I've ever read. It's like a full story arc in one issue. This is thinner, obviously. And it's the last issue of Dan Slott writing before it gets passed back onto what's his face, Nick Spencer. I hope Nick Spencer's good. I want him to be good. Please don't do what you did with Secret Empire. Please be good. Please be good. Right, Spider-Man needs to be good. It needs to be your best, the best thing that you're putting out. And at the moment, you're putting out Venom, which is good. It's the best thing that you got out at the moment. But Spider-Man needs to be your best thing because he's your most popular character. He's your most famous character. He's literally like, think of Marvel Comics. What do you think of when you think of Marvel Comics? You think Spider-Man, yeah. So, same as when you think of DC. You think of DC. What do you think of? You think of Batman. You think of Superman. You don't necessarily think of the Flash. You don't think of Cyborg. You don't necessarily. Some people may think of Wonder Woman, but your best titles should be your most popular characters, because those are the ones that people are going to gravitate towards. It's like a while ago, and it has never been the case whilst I've been reading Amazing Spider-Man, that Amazing Spider-Man has really been the best book that I've been picking up. And that shouldn't be the case. Amazing Spider-Man should always be the best book that you're picking up because it's Spider-Man. But, you know, it's just always been the case that the better books, for some reason, always end up being the lesser known characters, like Iron Fist, or Venom, even. Or, I mean, Indestructible Hulk is a popular character, and he was the best. But it does seem like Marvel puts a lot more effort into their, like, C-list characters, their B-list characters rather than their A-list characters. Like Iron Man, his last few runs have been terrible. Like the Riri Williams stuff, that's been like bonkers and bad. Like you had like an old lady hit someone with a guitar, and then she threatened to sue. Like, you hit someone with a guitar. I don't care if they're evil or they're being portrayed as evil. You don't hit someone with a guitar. You wait for your superhero to come out and blast them with a repulsor ray. You don't actually hit them with a guitar, especially when they've done nothing wrong. But yeah, I hope that this is good. It's Dan Slott's last issue. I hope this is good. Sorry about the tangent there. But I just thought I'd have to say that. But it does seem like, but with DC, at least Superman and Batman were the best titles that you could have been picking up from there at one point. Maybe not now, because the gift thing, and I haven't really read DC. Like the last thing that I read from DC was, well, I read the Hawkman issue last week.